They are trying to be alpha females, but they are failing. Bolaji St is doing that, and she's overdoing it. They are trying to be alpha females, but they are failing. They are still positioning themselves as sexual objects.
Also,
they are trying to be strong, but hardly would you see a lady in the film, go watch all the films, that will wear a shirt that will have all the shirt buttons. They will remove at least 2 buttons to show what?
Cleavage.
Simple. So when you are showing me a cleavage, when you are showing me cleavage is what are you selling?
Listen.
Now you show me somebody is in her house, somebody is going to the office, somebody is going to visit her boyfriend. She wears a dress that has a slit from here to here, and you will see that this dress is a dinner gown. It's a party wear. It's not an everyday wear. Yet they wear it. Why? They want to, I told you, they put their numbers, why? They want big men to call them. They have objectified themselves. However, though, the people who have now tried, those same people, they are leaders, are now trying to do big films. They are now trying to say, where ladies are in charge. They are now doing stories of women in charge. They are now overdoing it. I've mentioned it on my show before. So that's why you have films like House of God. Bolaji St is doing that, and she's overdoing it. She's overdoing it a lot for me. When I saw Man of God, I think Bolaji St did Man of God, and she gave the lady a powerful role, a supporting role for Kunle Remi. Okay, I appreciated that. But then, when she did Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti, I was pissed.
Why?
I was absolutely pissed. You positioned Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti as a fighter of women. She was not. She was a social crusader. She followed them, Awolowo and all of them, to London to discuss independence. She wasn't preoccupied with fighting for women. That Egba women riot was just one of those things that she happened to chance by. That was not even her first activist move. No, please. And then because she now wanted to position Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti as a big woman, as one woman who was feisty, she now positioned her husband, the very Reverend Israel Oludosu Ransome-Kuti, as a stay-at-home man. The man who was her muse. I mean, that woman was fiery in the Egba of that time because her husband allowed it. One, and I'm unapologetic about that word allow, because her husband allowed it, because her husband supported it, because her husband helped her in strategy. If you remember Israel Oludosu Ransome-Kuti, the Reverend I.O. Ransome-Kuti, you will remember Nigerian Union of Teachers. He's the one who started that union. He was a teacher. He was a reverend. He was a teacher. He was a principal of Abudu Grammar School. He was a firebrand. He was not a, yes, he was a calm, cool, collected man, but he was not a gentleman. He was not a walkover. He was not a stay-at-home man who just encouraged his wife to go to the battle lines. No, please. He was a firebrand. He was a voice in national issues. Hardly. So, do you think it's only their mother that Bear Kolari, Olikoye, Fela? You think it's only their mother that they watched? It's a chip off the whole block of their father. The apple does not fall far away from the tree. You know, so you now went and doused that character. Some of us who understand that history, it was an aberration, it was an annoyance. Okay, then you went ahead and did House of God.
I was about mentioning that there is something similar to that I've had regarding.
Yeah, she went and did House of God. Now, I don't disagree with what she did in House of God.
Okay.
She had that creative license to do it. And what did she do? She tried to erase the male gaze theory with her storyline. Naturally. Although, logically, in story logic, it failed. It fell flat. And this is why. she made the women fight the warriors when they came to sack God's house. So the woman too, instead of staying and screaming to be killed, which is what is normal, okay, she now made the women fight back. Now, theater is the approximation of life as lived day after day. Each moment is felt and immediately becomes a part of the past. Oscar G. Brockett's 1975. Approximation of life. In those days, female fighters or warriors, women don't fight. So female fighters, warriors were novel. That was why the Amazon of Dahomey were novelty. That was why there was a lot of rumor. They didn't have breast. They have one breast. They can, for them to be able to fight like that, they must have cut off their breast. They didn't. That was why there was a lot of myth. Because it's novelty. Yes, we have had female kings who are warriors. Lu Bagida. We had Orokpotoniyu at Oyo. We've had Oni of Ife, who were women. We've had Owa Obokun of Ilesha, who are women. Not Adele. Kings, not queens. Kings. They were female kings. We've had Queen Amina of Zaza. We've had Queen Idia of Benin. We had women. But it was novelty. Women don't fight. Women don't train to be warriors. Period. Now, so it was an aberration to history. But give it to Bolaji St. Peter's poetic license, creative license. Now this is where it fell flat on logic. Have you ever carried a sword? Have you ever wielded a sword?
No.
A real sword. If you have, you will know that it is metal and it is heavy. If it's not heavy, it won't slice through men. It's heavy metal, sharp under the edge. It won't have, and you will see that when you want to wield, even check Merlin, check Tudor, check, it's first of all, you will see that when somebody who doesn't know how to carry the sword carries it, it swings the person down. It's heavy. It's not something. So you must first learn how to carry sword, learn how to wield it, then learn how to fight with it. So you didn't show me where the women were training. But when fight came, they suddenly were able to carry sword and fight. That's not logical. You are trying to position women as fighters. Then give me a time in the house of God where the women were training. Put it in the story. The only time I saw the women was they were picking egusi, picking efo, cooking. So if you could show me where they were cooking, where they were picking egusi, where they were, then you can show me where they were training. So you can work for that logic for me. But because they were in a hurry to prove the superiority of women, which didn't need to be proved. It didn't need proving. Because I tell people, it is only when you don't have education about Yoruba, African or Nigerian history that you think women were nothing until now.